And our beautiful black subscribers, white subscribers, green subscribers, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome to At On the Phone, man. You know what I mean? We got Watts in the building, the mixtape done. We got Sharpshooter, the heavy hitter in the building. We got Trey, motherfucking Trey Way, the champion in the building. And you know what I mean? We here, baby. Look, today we want to discuss what we seeing in training camp. Things about this NFL training camp the first day, man. And there's been a lot of people making a lot of speculations on how the team's gonna look this year. So, we're going to start by saying, speaking on what we've been seeing. You know what I mean? The Cowboys been looking good in their transition and what's going on. You have the Cleveland Browns are sitting here still trying to figure out what their quarterback situation is. You got Cam going against everybody in the world over what Jalen Hurts' role is right now. So, man, we just here to see and talk our stuff, man. Give y'all a point of view of what on the phone views is. You know what I mean? So we're going to start by sitting here and saying today, what's going on with y'all? You know what I mean? We want y'all to comment, like, and subscribe. Come on in and view our channel the best way possible. You know what I mean? So we're going to start out by saying, hey, man, what you think about what's going on with the first day of training camp, Sharpshooter?
Well, my Cowboy Insider said it's going great. Everybody's going, Dak running. We running the football more this year. We got a running quarterback this year. We got Turpin running out the backfield. We got one-hand catches by new receivers. We got CD Lamb running through. We got the defense picking off everybody. We got music playing in the background. And it's they say the atmosphere has been better out of there since 10 years ago. This atmosphere they got is a totally different thing this year. They hoping that the atmosphere they got gonna bring a better united force together. They say the defense is playing good football. When we put on the pads, right now the defensive lineman, offensive line, they just going through the mix. But when the pads come on, we're gonna see how they doing. But right now they say it's an A+ in training camp.
Okay. Now, man, we heard a lot about sharpshooters sitting here saying that, training camp is going well. What you think about it, Watts? You kind of elaborate on how you viewing and seeing the new things that's going on?
Yeah, man. I want to say, hey, man, it's been off to a rugged start, but say as far as training camps, we already know that it was gonna be a battle over there on the Browns. Well, some people already said Shador was gonna be quarterback one, but well, what we've been seeing the battle, boy. We've been seeing the battle. Them boys saying that it's Flacco and Kenny Pickens as quarterback one, but now they saying Flacco and Kenny Pickens is on the trading block. So one of them got to get it right because they gonna keep both of the rookies. That's what I've been seeing here lately. Some other training camp updates. You got veterans facing off. They saying Anthony Richardson, this is his last shot of no return if he don't do what's right. They said Anthony Richardson might not start the season. And then you got Travis Etienne. He fighting for his running back job, you know, and he got a hard battle over there. Cause we all know how Bigsby was last year. He came in and did the fool. I think we all can attest to that, right?
You correct.
Yeah. So man, and it's a lot of roster shakeups, identity resets. Like, what is the Chiefs gonna look like, right? Um, they going at a major overhaul, at the disappointing loss against the Eagles. We all can attest to that, but some say it was Jalen Hurts that went on and sealed the deal. Some say it was just the Eagles team playing, versus defense. That's why, Cam Newton is up there. He going through it right now because he still says Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback. And I know a lot of people that was leaving comments this week, they are saying Cam has been on the hater juice. All right, I saw a lot of comments about that. You know, we got some key injuries. We got Luther Burden the third wide receiver. He got injured, soft tissue strain. So you know that boy rookie. They waiting for him to come out and do something. I know a lot. He was up in a lot of people fantasy drafts. Fantasy drafts. He was gonna be a major pick. Um, you got Las Vegas Raiders. You know, everybody's looking at what they running back situation gonna be. Is it worth picking Ashton Genty? Is he gonna get some playing time? Like how is it gonna be? But we understand they coach. They coach run heavy. You know, them boys over there. They gonna do their thing, and I think Ashton Genty is gonna bring a new style of play to the Raiders that they've been missing for a long time. So you know, it's a lot happening.
Okay.
It's a lot happening. I
Okay.
I heard Josh Simmons impressing everybody. Um, you know, that's the rookie offensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, them boys over there, he say he ain't gonna let Pat Mahomes get injured or hit. You know, I heard Von Miller is looking like he 26, not 36. You know, but yeah, he
I
was
say
asked. Uh-huh.
I say it's a lot of great things that's going on in the NFL. There's a lot of good challenging. You know what I mean? We can't forget about Shallow is fighting for starting to win safety right now for the Tampa Bay Bucks. We can't, you know what I mean? It's so many different young players coming in. You know, Jimmy Horn coming in. He's saying that he's looking like he's going to be the number 2 slot receiver. You know what I mean? You got you got Shepard. Shepard made the team in Denver. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of just different key components that's going on with this rookie class. You know what I mean? They coming in, they
Yeah.
putting
I,
Shep-
they stamp in,
Shepard not in
and just to see everything going. You know what you think about it, Trey? How you think the
uh
Eagles gonna spend out?
Will Shepard not on Denver no more.
Oh, he's not.
Nah, Green Bay just signed him.
Okay, well, we have a media update. You know what I mean? Will Shepard just signed with Green Bay Packers. So my thing is this: I know Green Bay love big wide receivers. They love them. You know what I mean? They always pick big wide receivers. You know what I mean? All over the field. So to be able to see that Will Shepard did get signed after having that minor setback with Tampa Bay is a great, huge situation. You know what I mean? Found him a
Yeah,
team home.
I also saw that. Speaking of Trey, I also saw that the Philadelphia Eagles linebackers progress ahead of schedule. I hear your boy Jaheed Campbell. He been participating in the team drills after his
Yeah,
shoulder injury.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
huge. That's
Yeah.
huge. You know what I mean?
How that's
With
going for the Eagles training camp over there, Trey?
I mean, it's looking good. You know, they moving players around, trying to get players to play different position. You know, they got what's the name Cooper the Gene. They got him playing safety, corner, and slot, trying to get him. Basically, they don't want him coming
Mm,
up field, so wherever they need him, he gonna play. Basically,
okay.
Well, the NFL is one of them type of leagues. You have to be
yeah.
multifaceted and multi
And,
diverse as
and then
far
and
as
then
playing.
then y'all, I don't know if y'all said that dude got released too by the Raiders.
Who
That
got
dude,
released by the
the defensive
Raiders?
tackle. I can't think his name right now.
Mm.
Oh, they
Wilkins.
released the defensive
Wilkins.
end, the one.
Nah, Wilkins.
Oh, Christian Wilkins.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And nah, he
Man,
good. Yeah, nah, he good. He good. Yeah. Nah, they released him because they said he wasn't taking his. I guess his rehabbing serious. So
mm,
so they released him for his ankle.
My thing is this. You know what I mean? You never know what the football player is going through. You know what I mean? That rehab stuff. Sometimes they never recover to be full 100%, especially with ankle dealing with joint injuries.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Hollywood. But you didn't see that video. The video I seen is a video of him 2 days ago. He dancing in the weight room on his ankle.
oh man.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
yeah. So, I mean, the video I seen, he dancing. He said like his ankle wasn't bothering him or something. But yeah,
Wow.
So that sounds just like Deshaun Watson. He was doing TikTok.
And fans, y'all got the oldest quarterback in the league that's over there throwing interceptions. I don't mean no harm by Aaron Rodgers, but I think he's gonna be able to pan out here in a minute. You know what I mean? He's getting acclimated. You know what I mean? I don't know if he still loves the game. We're gonna see. But it's so many different moving aspects and parts of this. You know, I really think that we're gonna have a great football season this year. Good games are gonna be going on this year. Of course, I'm a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. You know what I mean? We have two others, which is Watts and Sharpshooter. They're Cowboy fans. You know what I mean? And Trey's a Philadelphia fan. So we're gonna have a lot of different situations going on with this conversations and stuff doing week by week. You know, but I think that it's gonna be a huge acclimatation of understanding what we're gonna do next as far as what we see on our teams and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I see this. So sharpshooter, what you think? Who gonna have the biggest impact this year as far as this NFL season? Well, sharpshooter. Well, why? Who you think is gonna have the biggest impact this year? Why sharpshooter get his, get whatever he's doing together?
Well, I think the biggest impact would be Shador if he gets a chance to go ahead and start. I think Shador would be the biggest impact, and really it depends. Now, if that doesn't happen, I believe Travis Hunter is gonna set up Trevor Lawrence to look like the quality quarterback he is. You know, he got two number one options over there, even though they're not counting Travis Hunter as the number one option like they doing George Pickens. But I think Trevor Lawrence got two number one options over there, and
I can
it's
see
gonna
that.
be good to see. What y'all think?
I think that with Travis Hunter being able to play both sides of the ball, and his teammates basically raving about how much energy he has, how much dancing he do in between balls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? By transitioning from football, from defense to offense, I really think that he's gonna have a breakout season as a rookie. I think he might even make the Pro Bowl as a rookie. You know what I mean?
Oh, is sharpshooter back on? Hollywood, what happened to you? You off? This stuff clicked off? Troy, can you hear me?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think that he's gonna have. I think that he will have elite cup. I think he'll make the Pro Bowl. Travis Hunter, and all in a nutshell. I think he's gonna make the Pro Bowl this year. I think that he's gonna be able to show the athleticism and the savvy to be able to play both sides of the ball. Like I said, if he has a healthy season, he's gonna be okay. Shallow is me to me is gonna have the breakout season. You know what I mean? Everybody been talking about him when he made a couple mistakes in that football game when they in the hole trying to make a tackle whatever whatnot. But from training camp, from what I'm seeing, he's battling for the number one safety position, in which they need it badly. We do need help on the back end side for Tampa, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Trey, what you think about it? Well, sharpshooter, what you think about who's gonna have the biggest impact?
Hello, sharpshooter. Oh,
Well, hey, you know what? Like I
oh
said,
no, Trey
we
on
have
here. Trey, you can ask Trey now.
technical
Trey
difficulties
right
right
there.
now, but hey, we're gonna get everybody back on. Trey, what you think about who's gonna have the biggest impact
Trey
this
on
year?
there, Hollywood. You can ask him the question.
Yeah, I just asked him who you think is gonna have the biggest
what
impact this
out of
year.
the rookies?
Yeah, like out of every team that's in the league right now, who you think is gonna have the biggest impact and why?
I don't know, man. It's a lot of good. I don't know. It's a lot of good teams. Shoot. I mean, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for NFL season, man. Because it's gonna be any teams. That's they got four good teams in the NFC. Then I mean, then you got Carolina over there. That they got good. So I mean, I don't know, man. But then player wise, I think out of the rookies, I think Travis gonna have a good year.
Mm. You got Travis. They think Travis gonna win Rookie of the Year.
So,
Oh, there goes
Yeah, yeah,
sharpshooter. He back now.
yeah. I think Travis. Yeah, I think he gonna get rookie of the year.
sharpshooter.
Yeah, I think Gentry gonna get it. Well, what you got?
Well, no, they can get both. Well, yeah. Hey, hey, ain't it like a defensive rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year? Ain't it?
Yeah, they got. I think they got it. Like I don't know how they got it set up. To be honest, what did they got? Offense, defense, just Rookie of the Year. I think they got offense, defense. But what you were saying? What you say? Watch.
I was like, you finally got back, but yeah, nah, I was letting Trey finish answering the question because he was talking about who's gonna be the impact player of the year. Because I know he said that I wanted to say, hey, that's two people for Travis Hunter because he also said rookie of the year
Yeah,
might be Travis Hunter. But that question was directed to you also too, short shooter.
you
You
know,
want to go?
I'm just saying that Travis have a better shot. Y'all, I agree with that, but I know that Wisconsin lost the Heisman. He was so hurt over losing the Heisman. So I know that would make up for him to come in and win this Rookie of the Year award, which I want to see what he's gonna do. So
So I
yeah,
got one question. What y'all think about what Cam Newton said about Jalen Hurts being basically what would you call it? Not a standout quarterback, but basically playing his role. How y'all feel about that, Trey?
oh,
Can't situation getting old now though, but Jalen proved to everybody he could pass the ball. Because the whole season last year, Jalen can't pass this, Jalen can't pass that, and they said for in order for the Eagles to whoop the Chiefs, Jalen was gonna have to pass the ball, and what happened? Jalen passed the ball, and it's still a problem.
Okay, you
Because
don't think that voodoo doll that
the
woman
Chiefs
had
stopped
had
they
something to
scoring,
do with that?
but they couldn't stop Jalen. So I mean,
oh,
what?
You ain't think that voodoo doll that woman was sticking
Huh?
in the game, but with Patrick Mahomes didn't have nothing to do with that?
Man. Nah, man. Nah, we just
Okay.
defense. Our defensive
Now Trey,
line.
she was
To be honest,
now Trey.
our
Come on
defensive
now,
line, the
Trey.
whole defensive line should got MVP because they really was MVP.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't want her to be stabbing my doll if I had to play against him.
Come on, Trey. You
But
saying
anyway,
how that lady had
anywho,
that
I
doll
think,
up
like I
there?
said, I think it's gonna be a lot of proven situations. It's gonna be a lot of people moving around. That's what I think. I think this season here is gonna determine. I think this season here is gonna determine who stays put in a certain situation they in. I think a lot of key acquisition quarterbacks that's been in great in great in great situations is gonna change. I really think a lot of quarterbacks are going to be moved around if they don't perform. And I think it's going to be a lot of wide receivers going to go seek teams that they can go and be a champion to. So it's going to see what's going to happen. Like I said, any last words? I'm going to go with the mixtape done.
Ah man, now go to short shooter. Short shooter got a lot more to say.
Okay,
Right,
Sharpshooter, go
right
ahead and
now.
elaborate.
Yeah, cause you wanted to skip over the Cowboys training camp. I see how you trying to do Hollywood. You talk about the Buccaneers and the Eagles, but then you want to skip over the Cowboys. So yeah, sharpshooter. Yeah, man, gonna get them boys a true update, man, about these Cowboys, man. Let them know. Uh, sharpshooter online. Well, you know
It
we got
doesn't say.
Can you
George
hear me?
Pickens.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
now we
just said
can.
we already know what they gonna do. We coming this year, like we tell y'all every year, we coming to win the Super Bowl, but this year we really got a shot. And I love it. And guess what? Super Bowl trade, I need that same energy, baby. It's going down now. Why y'all messing up? Y'all thing messing up. I can't hear y'all. Y'all, who is that? What's going on?
I don't know. I just heard a lot of interference, but okay. So sharpshooter
Well,
really don't have much to talk about, but other than
wait a
the
minute. Hold on.
Cowboys
Hold
might be
on. No,
playing.
you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. But I ain't got much to talk about. Do you got much to talk about Tampa Bay? Because it's a war on. Okay, y'all hear this? This is right now today. At the end of the year, we're gonna see who has a better record: the Dallas Cowboys or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And I bet you this, sharpshooter.
What's it gonna
If
be?
we don't have a better record than the Cowboys, I will go streaking.
Oh well, you gonna get naked around here.
I will go streaking, and
Ah, man, don't say that,
I'm telling
Hollywood.
you,
We
I'm gonna
don't
go
want you running
streaking.
around here
I'm telling
naked.
you this now for our viewers and everything else, and I give y'all the
Ah,
address and
dang, I
time I'm
guess.
gonna do it.
Man, come on, man. You making us lose viewers because you talking about you going streaking, man.
That's how
Nobody
much I
wants to
believe
see
in
that.
positive about Tampa Bay winning this year and them winning a lot of games this year. I think the Cowboys gonna do very well.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I got to go, man. My son had a wreck. I gotta go, y'all.
Oh, all right,
All
all
right.
right. Well, Hollywood, I guess. Yeah.
All right, so look, we like I said, we wrapping up the show right now. You know what I mean? Any last words? Watts?
Say, man, y'all make sure y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think. Anybody making any news updates in y'all training camps? Y'all know we're gonna be live every Sunday at the games. This season we're gonna be live. We talking about your city. We talking about fantasy football updates. Talking about who you should pick. We're gonna have live drafts on the show. Y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on nothing. Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir. Hey man, look, I just want to send it, like I said, comment, like, and subscribe, man. Look, we're gonna be here a lot more, and we'll be able to give y'all call that 469 number. You know what I mean? Y'all see me out in the streets. Hey, here it is, man. To be two next time. Hey man, we at on the phone, man. Love y'all, man. Like I said, tune in later.